Hello and welcome to this video. Today we're going to take a look at drawing tools within OEC Trader. Drawing tools can be accessed on the chart to help mark up our charts as far as making notes for analysis, highlighting different bars or price levels, and so forth. So there's a few different ways we can actually access these drawing tools. So primarily we can access them from the left-hand toolbar here. So you can see we have right here, and we also have the option to kind of add or remove these different buttons that are available here. So we have these drawing tools listed currently, but you can of course change which ones and in which order and so forth. So if I wanted to, for example, just place an arrow, maybe point out this kind of swing low in this area here. So if I were to just place that by clicking down and sizing that arrow to the liking that I want to, I can then double mouse click as I have the position set up, and then I can change options such as the color here. We also have the option to auto zoom. We have fonts if this were to be applicable to the arrow. In this case, all we really want to adjust is just that arrow here, and if I close that, that will get that out of the way for us. And now what we can do is, if I wanted to place an additional arrow, I could do that as well. Maybe mark up here, this kind of congestion area that I see. And I can again change that color just by selecting those few mouse clicks here. So just double mouse clicking on it, that window properties will come up for the arrow here, and we can adjust that how we wish. The other thing we can do here is we can actually use the shapes to mark up these areas as well. So instead of using an arrow, for example, I could actually use a shape there to overlay, and I can still adjust that just the same way. You can see it has a transparency level, so if I wanted to make that maybe a little bit darker there, I can do that, and we can still see those bars and price levels behind it. I can still change the color as well using that same method we just did. So for example, I could do a custom color instead of using one of the basic colors here, and that will change that for us as well. You can see a similar option here for an ellipse. So an ellipse will allow us to do the same thing, just in a slightly different shape. So again, we can adjust these options just by double mouse clicking right on there, and then selecting the applicable color or options that we want to enjoy there. So I'm going to choose 65 on that one, and that will change that for us. We can also access these chart drawing tools by going to the insert menu at the top line menu here within the chart. So if I go to drawing tools, this is also going to list them all out here, and you can see we have a few that we can choose from here. I'm going to choose a line, and I'm going to put a line here, and again, those are adjustable within that double mouse click menu. Now it's selected as array, so it's going to continue there. We could say finite if we wanted to make that a little bit shorter, infinite, that will go backwards and forwards. I'm going to leave ray there for now, and that will stay there and extend above the chart as well. We could even kind of position that as well using these different points here. So if we wanted to change the angle, that's kind of how we do that within there. Another option here that I wanted to show you are the Fibonacci retracements. So we have Fibonacci retracements, we have Fibonacci price extension, Gann lines, fan, Andrew's pitchfork there, excuse me. And so these are all available as drawing tools as well. We can adjust them just by kind of clicking and then dragging on our charts here, and of course adjustable right within that double mouse click menu here as well. So not only do we have regular chart drawing tools, we could put down arrows, even write text if we wanted to, mark up with ellipses, squares, or different shapes there, rectangles for example. We also have some other options such as Fibonacci extensions, retracements, and more. If you have any questions about these drawing tools within OEC Trader, please feel free to give us a call or shoot us an email at any time.